Out in West Texas, where the dust bleaches the sky. I got my first guitar lesson when I was about 7. Amazing Guitar's got a lot of low end and really big sound. So for more of the like singer-songwriter stuff, sometimes you can get a good sort of a different timbre, sort of more like a pick with this thumbnail, and I really only use it for lighter stuff.
Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Willcutt Guitar Shop, to our interview series where we're featuring artists from the WoodSongs Old-Time Radio Hour. And today we have Jack Barksdale.
Yeah.
How's it going, Jack?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
How was the show last night?
It was a lot of fun. I wasn't really quite sure what I was getting into, but I really enjoyed it.
Excellent. Yeah, WoodSongs is a good thing we've been doing here in Lexington for, I don't know, almost 30 years, I think.
Yeah, it's a really cool program.
Awesome, awesome. And you are hailing from Texas.
Yep.
And made the drive all the way to Kentucky from Texas.
Yeah, yeah, it was a long one, but it was a fun time. So.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad to have Jack in here. He is a certified guitar aficionado at such a young age. When did you start playing?
I got my first guitar lesson when I was about 7.
Okay.
And started trying to write songs around the same time. And eventually I, worked up enough guitar to where I could put the music to lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I was 9, I started playing in picker circles and open mics and stuff, and trying to write more songs and all that. Yeah. And yeah, just kept trying to do that, I guess, ever since.
That's what we're all doing. We're just keep trying to do it.
Yeah.
Cool, man. So I was watching some of your videos. I guess, were you into like acoustic blues first? Was that your first?
Not really. I guess I kind of got into country music first.
Okay.
Because both my parents love music, but they're not themselves musicians. And so my mom was raised on a lot of classic country from, the 60s, 70s, and 80s that her parents listened to. And so I got a lot of that from her. And she also loved some more contemporary songwriters like, Kevin Welch, Lucinda Williams. Mm-hmm. And so I got some of that influence, and then I'd also hear some like Nirvana and stuff from my dad.
Sure.
But I really got into country music first, and Johnny Cash was like my first big obsession. And then I got into people like Townes Van Zandt and Guy Clark. Mm-hmm. And then I discovered Lead Belly, actually through the Nirvana cover of Where'd You Sleep Last Night?
Yeah.
And went and found Lead Belly's music, and through that I found a bunch of other blues artists and folk artists.
Yeah.
And it sort of sent me down a spiral of that sort of
it does.
That acoustic blues, country blues style.
Yeah, I love it too,
and
man.
Folk blues, I still love it.
I do too. Yeah. I had similar, when I was younger, I think the Clapton Unplugged, when that came out, I was probably 13.
Yeah.
And it kind of blew my mind.
Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah. And also Nirvana, the same thing, and that's what got me down that rabbit hole as well.
Yeah.
Killer. Let's talk about guitars. You like guitars.
I'd love to.
We've had some other singer-songwriters in here. It's like, well, I've had this one guitar for 20 years. I got a feeling you're not that way.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is I love playing guitars, but I don't actually know that much about the guitars themselves, but I know how they sound.
That's good. That's a good place to be. Don't go down the spec rabbit hole. Don't do it. You play a cool Epiphone Frontier.
Yeah, this is I've had this for 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 years. I guess I got it in 2022.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just a amazing guitar. It's got a lot of low end and really, really big sound. And it's Epiphone, I believe, for a long time was just kind of turned into Gibson's sort of cheaper models. And so I believe they were made in Mexico. I'm not something like that.
They were outsourced.
Sure, yeah. And the Gibsons were made in America. I believe mostly in the Montana Bozeman factory, and so Gibson decided to bring back some old Epiphone models, some of the higher end ones, and produce them in the Bozeman Gibson factories. And this is one of those. I believe it was made in 2021, and yeah, I just love how it sounds and I love how it plays.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've got some.
I love those. I remember when Gibson reissued that guitar, I was like, man, they should have done this years ago. You know? It's the coolest pick guard.
Oh yeah, it's got this cactus.
Yeah, man.
Cactus and lasso design, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, we love those. We sold some of the Stapleton, the double pickguard Frontier, Chris Stapleton model. Yeah,
that's awesome.
We might even have one for sale right now.
Oh.
Yeah, man, I love Epiphone guitars, and I feel like people are now searching for. You know, you've seen so many people play a Les Paul, so many people play a Strat, D28, whatever. We're now like all these other guitars that were like, you know, oddballs of their time in the 60s and 50s.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that is really cool, you know, and nobody's played it before. Make it, you know, make the Frontier your thing.
Yeah. You know, I actually got it at the Gibson Garage in Nashville.
Cool.
And it was cool. I just kind of went into their acoustic room and played all different kinds of guitars. And for some reason, that one just sounded the best to me and fit best to my style. So
cool.
Yeah.
What other guitars you have, or you have anything new that you're kind of enamored with?
Well, the other guitar I play in shows is an Art Lutherie, which is a Canadian brand owned by Godin.
Yeah.
And I think it's called the Roadhouse series. It's a pretty cool guitar. But I've also got during the pandemic, I got this guitar, just an old Stella from the 50s.
Fun.
And, you know, it's not the best guitar as far as, you know, it was like maybe $300, $350, and it had a patched up hole in the back.
Yeah.
But it sounds really, really cool, especially for any kind of, if you want to play any of that, you know, country blues kind of stuff. And you can do some more melodic stuff with it too. I love playing on it, and kind of opens up some new things to me. I've really been wanting to get into more 12-string though, because it's I've got this Takamine thin line 12-string that I actually got. Takamine actually generously gave that one to me, and it's really cool guitar. I've gotten to play it recently at a show, but I've wanted to kind of get into more 12 strings. And
have you played the classic Guild 12-string?
I've at guitar stores and stuff, but I've never really. I've been looking into it.
Yeah. We may have to check one out before you go.
Yeah.
That's like, to me, you know, the ultimate 12-string is the Guild. I think what is the F55 12 Bonnie Raitt. Yeah, I always think of those.
Yeah, that's
Very
awesome.
Cool. Yeah, man. Tell me about that. I listened to a song you did with Sarah Jarosz. She's one of my all-time favorite, you know, mandolin players, octave mandolin, songwriter.
Definitely,
She's amazing.
Yeah, she does it all.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did an album last year called Voices, and I had this song called Martyrs that I didn't quite. We recorded all the guitar, vocals, bass, and percussion for the album, for all the songs in about 3 days, and then after that we added a bunch of other stuff, overdubbed it, and we were trying to figure out what else the song Martyrs needed, and I thought some harmonies would be really cool on it, and and maybe some other instruments. And so I had been listening to Sarah Jarosz a lot, and I'm just a big fan of her music and her songwriting and her playing, and so I had the idea that I might reach out and see if she wanted to add something to this song.
Yeah.
And she actually agreed to it, and
very cool.
Did it all remote. And so the craziest thing is I've never actually met her in person.
Right.
That's so insane, kind of a modern.
That is very modern. I know.
It's sort of crazy, but she sent in the tracks, and we didn't edit anything. It was
it's exactly what you wanted.
It was perfect.
Yeah,
so
that's great, man.
I was really happy with how it turned out.
Awesome. Yeah, I was checking out that tune this morning. Very good.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I have another gear question to ask you. I'm looking at your thumbnail.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's...
How much work does that take?
Well, I actually, I really don't need it this long. It's pretty long. I could probably trim it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And when I play, when I want to, practice some bluesier stuff, I'll chop it off.
Oh, yeah?
And I'll just use the pad of my thumb to really get like a good, thump kind of sound and not have to worry about breaking this big old nail, because my nails are not very strong. They're pretty brittle. So
is that all natural?
Yeah.
Whoa, wow.
So for more of the like singer-songwriter stuff, sometimes you can get a good sort of a different timbre, sort of more like a pick.
Yeah.
With this thumbnail, and I really only use it for lighter stuff.
Right.
But it's got a good sound to it. So for like when I'm playing a set and I have some more melodic stuff, it works out well. But I don't need it all the time. Right. But it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it is fun. No, I noticed that right away. I
call it the death nail. Get you with it.
Death nail. You got your other ones grown out too.
Yeah, as much as I can.
I've toyed with that idea over the years, but I've never actually done it. And then, like the Brent Mason rabbit hole of, and acrylic nails, like, telly.
Yeah, I've never really gotten into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody told me at Folk Alliance this year, somebody told me about this company. I think it's called Tiptonic.
Okay.
I've been meaning to look into it. I haven't really gotten into it yet. Apparently, there's these nails that you can. They have like adhesive on them that you can reuse for like, I think it's like several months, 6 months, something like that.
Yeah.
And so you can play basically just like you have normal long nails, but they don't break, and you can take them off.
Interesting.
And I've been meaning to look into that because my nails break all the time. So I've had a break from some shows, so they've grown out a little bit. But still, where I use them the most, they're pretty. There's not much there, so I'm always trying to keep them as long as I can.
Yeah.
And then they always end up getting trimmed back,
Well, last week we had on local artist Arthur Hancock, who has a nail that he goes to a nail salon and gets work on it all the time because of the tone talon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I should really look into some more, because I love when I get to have my nails grown out and I really get a good sound, and sometimes it's really clean. So I've really had to learn how to play with the pads of my fingers and try and work up those calluses, because these will just chip away over time.
Yeah. That's cool, man. That's right, kids. Gear can be naturally grown.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got the weak nails.
No, they look strong to me, and they sound strong. That's the other part. Nylon? We were talking about nylon strings.
Yeah, I've got my so my grandma had an old nylon string that my mom didn't even know about, but found it a few years ago, and so I ended up getting it, and it just sounds really cool. I took it to my local guitar store and had them just kind of, make sure it's in good shape and everything, and started playing on it. It sounds really beautiful, and so I started playing around with the nylon string, and I used it on the album that I did last year, and used it on I think 2 songs, and I used it for lead on Martyrs.
Cool.
At the very end, and it's a really fun. It changes up your style a little bit.
Definitely.
You get a little more melodic, and it doesn't resonate as long as a steel string. So you kind of you play it differently, and just get you in a different mindset.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Yeah, nothing sounds like one of those. Or the feel when you pick one up is like, oh, this is a totally different spongy string thing.
It totally changes how you think about playing on it.
For sure. Jack, tell me about your record label.
Yeah, so the album Voices, I did it last year on Truly Handmade Records, which is run by Tamara Saviano and several people that were affiliated with Guy Clark.
Yeah.
And it's done by the Guy Clark estate, sort of Guy was a big fan of songwriters and music, and was always trying to lift up new songwriters, and so they kind of want to keep on that legacy and keep trying to bring new songwriters into the scene and be supportive. And so I'm really glad that I got to be a part of that, and I think it's a cool thing that they're doing.
Absolutely. I love Guy Clark.
Oh, me too.
What's your favorite album?
Man, that's hard, because Old Number One, it's got so many, it's like there's not a bad song on it. In fact, most of the songs are some of the best songs to come out of that time period. Just classic songs. So it's kind of hard to really go with any other album than that one.
Yeah, I agree. I love Cold Dog Soup. I'm a big Cold Dog Soup guy. That's a great album.
The title track's amazing. It's got Red River.
Yeah. Fort Worth Blues.
Yeah, it's good.
Daryl Scott, the great Daryl Scott.
Yeah, I think
playing
Berlin
a bunch of instruments.
And Berlin Thompson and Daryl Scott. I think they mostly did that album, just the 3 of them.
Yeah, it's highly recommend. All Guy Clark. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bunkhouse Blues. That's also a good song.
Great song for sure. Great song. Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's hear. One more.
Yes.
Does the Frontier have a name? Do you name your guitars?
I don't really. I just call it the Epiphone. I'm lazy.
That's what it is.
I'm lazy like that.
No, that's good. That's good. We've been asking everybody that question, and we're almost at a 50-50 split, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are some of the best names?
Oh, that's a good question. Jesse Wells, the multi-instrumentalist for Tyler Childers, has a fiddle named the Woolly Booger? The Wild Booger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Gilly the Gibson was a fun name.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Somebody had. I can't name guitars because I like to trade them away.
Yeah, you can't get too attached.
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, with me, I'm just lazy. I feel like any name I'd come up with would just be kind of pretentious almost. So I just keep it with the Epiphone.
All good.
Yeah.
We might get you to play a song if you're
of
willing.
Course. I'd love to.
And we have some candidates for guitars you might want to play. We were talking about Collings, which you live not far from Collings.
Yeah, we live kind of in between Fort Worth and Austin. So
perfect.
So I got to go and tour the Collings factory,
Yeah.
and it was really cool. They're great guitars and great people, and it was a lot of fun.
Some of our favorites.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Jack Barksdale, and this is a song I wrote called Martyrs. Out in West Texas, where the dust bleaches the sky, the young ones move restlessly, trying to blind the small town eye. And the coyotes roam, and at sundown they teach you to cry. And there is no horizon, only the day and the night. Just running from nothing but the fear of nothing at all. Dying like martyrs on crosses of gravel and scar. Will they return or make their homes in the stars, fallen stars? In South Alabama, there's a young boy who's questioning faith. And he's scared to death about the promises that have been made. A position paralyzed by the tools of the trade. It's a long road to freedom, no matter where it shall take you. Just running from the grips of society and Father Time. Living like martyrs that the years could seldom revive. Will they remain or make their way home to the light like stars in the night? This is Jack Barksdale here, and this is one I wrote called Battleground. She was born in a small town in a time of war, a war between the rich and poor. She grew up on the front lines, defenseless, relentless. There ain't no light on the battleground. On the battleground. She stole from the rich, they tracked her down. They stole from her without a sound, 'cause they bought the state, they bought the laws, and nobody's safe as the domino falls on the battleground. On the battleground. as the walls closed in and darkness fell, her legion were forced to betray themselves, but she stayed alive, fought foe and friend. The warlords laughed and the world caved in on the battleground. On the battleground. Well, survival sure seems a worthy cause, but the state always loves a broken law. It's 3 strikes, and you're out of the game. One knows justice only by name. On the battleground. On the battleground. On the battleground. On the battleground. She was born in a small town in a time of war.